Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a full guide on how to resell AirPods in summer 2026. I'm going to explain and show you guys the best places to sell on. I'm also going to give you guys the best vendor for free. I'm not going to be gatekeeping out here and charging you guys $1 million just to give you guys a link. And I'm going to give you guys all the advice you need in pricing and listing. So we're going to do that today. And then the final thing we're probably going to do is estimate your monthly earnings and yearly earnings if you can actually start going crazy, because I do have a lot of experience myself reselling. I'm not like one of these people out here making these videos saying I made this much money. I actually legitimately am about this. I've done this before. And if you guys want to know, I've resold for only 3 months and then a 2-month period. In the first 3-month period, I made $50K in 3 months. And then the second period, I only made like $20K. It was like a lot more simple reselling. I didn't go as crazy. But $70K in a total of what, 5 to 6 months? That's insane, right? And if you guys can do that every year, that's about $140,000, $150,000 a year. I think any of you guys would take that right now. So I want to say the first thing we do is go ahead and tell you guys how you can find the best places to sell on and show you guys the best places to sell on as well. All right, so I am smaller. I will say the thing you want to do is ask ChatGPT, yo, right here, what are the most active selling marketplace for reselling? Give me the 10 best. And the thing is, what I want you guys to know, this is a little secret that nobody seems to understand. You don't want to resell on just literally one place. Like let's say eBay is the best place. You don't want to resell just on eBay. Resell on every single platform you possibly can, because the thing is, if you widen your margins, your opportunities to sell, let's say you get 1 sale a day on eBay and 1 sale a day on like Facebook or something. That's 2 sales a day instead of just the 1 sale a day you would have on eBay. And obviously you want to get more than that, but you know, you guys, that's just an example. You guys understand that. But we're gonna go ahead and show you guys. So right here, I'm asking ChatGPT what are the best. You can ask Gemini this. I personally like Gemini. Yeah, they're asking me to sign up. So we're actually gonna go to Gemini and ask that same question. All right, so here we are on Gemini. We're just gonna go ahead and just copy and paste that right here. And it'll take a second to load and tell you. I actually just use the pro version because I pay for it, but you can use the normal version. You don't need anything special. It's not a special question. And I will say that's a little bit of a tip as well, just in general for reselling. Use AI as your best friend, even if it's a free version, not the paid version. I mean, Gemini was like $10 or $20 a month, something like that. If you guys can make use of it in other fields, then you'll be fine. I use AI a ton, so it's worth it to me. But here you go. They're going to drop down a whole like paragraph explanation. You can always ask for more, but number 1 is eBay. So there we go. We go over to eBay. You guys can see right over here, we got eBay. You could sell on eBay, right? Number 2, StockX. We're not going to do that because obviously we're selling replica stuff. Now Goat, another one we can't really use. Same with Grailed. Depop though, that is something we can use. We can definitely use Depop. So let's go ahead and open up Depop. There you go. This is going to be kind of what you do is you just open up all these marketplaces. I actually don't have a Depop account. Whatnot is not a place. A lot of people are scamming on there, but it's not really that good of a place to do it. Mercari is a place that I resold on a good amount, just so you guys know. That was my second platform. eBay was number 1 for me. Mercari is number 2 for me. So Mercari you can go crazy with as well. And then if we keep on continuing, Poshmark, I'm not 100% sure about that one. Amazon, not really sure, but Vinted is another one that you guys can go crazy on. So if we got that plus Facebook Marketplace, obviously Facebook Marketplace, we just open that up real quick. Boom, Facebook Marketplace, open it up. Hopefully I don't get doxxed. I'm not logged in or anything. I don't even really be on Facebook. But anyway, yeah, there you guys go. We just open up just like that. You can even ask for more. This question be like, hey, I need more for reselling, not StockX, not Goat, or something like that. You know what I mean? So anyway, we close that, and now we got eBay, we got Depop, we got Mercari, we got Vinted, and we got Facebook Marketplace. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to sell. If you get 1 sale per day on each one of those, that's 5 sales a day. Times 7 for a week, that's 35 sales a week. Isn't that pretty good? And then you times that by 4 for the month, that's 140 sales a month. Even if you only make what, $5 a sale, which that's not what's going to happen. You're going to make a lot more than that. I mean, literally that's a lot of money that adds up, right? That's what, like $700 or something like that you get per month just from reselling on all these platforms. Obviously you need to stock though. You need to have the amount of stock. That's another thing. But I got you guys. Speaking of stock, we got the best vendor. Go to my spreadsheet down below. It's going to be linked in the description. It's the Beacons link. Go right here to the 1-to-1 AirPod Pro. You click it, you open it, and it could change. Stuff could change by the time you guys are watching this if it's in the future. But as of right now, 4.1K sold, 500 reviews, and the one you want to select, I'm gonna give you guys the best advice, is the 4 model Pro 2 best ANC USB-C. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if this link ever gets replaced, always go for the best Pro 2s. Whatever the most expensive Pro 2s are usually the best in every single link you'll ever find on DHgate or any other vendor, because they're gonna have the ANC. They're gonna have all of like the Find My Location services. They're gonna pop up on your phone. I could have actually grabbed one to review for this video if I wanted to, but I kind of just didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of sold on that front. But I do have a bunch behind me that I could resell. I kind of just hold them for videos, so I probably should have just grabbed them. They're back in like a dresser back there or something like that. They're everywhere. I have stuff everywhere. So yeah, Pro 2s I have 4s. I have everything from this link and it's fire, but the best for reselling is this because it's the most popular. Now you can see it's only $27. It has local shipping from the US, so you're gonna get it fast. You're gonna get it within 7 days, it says right here. And then a lot of times you can actually get it, I would say about 3 or 4 days. I wouldn't say 1 to 3 days. On average, I've seen like 3 or 4 days. For me, it always came in like 3 days. But for you guys, who knows? It depends on where you live, because I think it comes from Canada, or not Canada, California, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're, I'm in Florida, so that's like pretty much as far as you can get, and it got here in 3 days. So I think you guys are fine. You're gonna be fine wherever you guys are, unless you're like in some wild place, right? Now, anyway, when it comes to the actual pricing, you can see it's $27, like I mentioned before. There are coupons. I have coupons right now, $5 off, $15 plus, $10 off, $112 plus. So that's a W. If I bought one right now, I can buy it for $22. So I would also recommend always buying in bulk though. I don't recommend just buying like literally one, because like what would be the point of just buying one and reselling it? I mean, unless you really don't have money. Now I will say real quick, it does say slim protective case. It shows a case. These are not cases. These are legitimate AirPods. They just do this so the link does not get taken down. If we go ahead and scroll down here, okay, there's no images for some reason. That happens with DHgate. I think they take off the images, like the seller deletes the images so it doesn't get taken down, because this link used to get taken down all the time. I would have to message the seller, and it hasn't got taken down in a while. So I think that's what solved the issue for them. And when it comes to like bulk buying, by the way, you save $3, literally $3 per AirPod times 8. That's $24, bro. You're saving. That's a lot of money to save, because look at that, under $200 for this, and you can get the $10 or $11 off for orders 123 plus, which this is 123 plus. So you guys can see you're gonna get $11 off. You'll be able to go crazy and do your thing. So yeah, basically, this is a money-making machine. Like legitimately, if you can get your stuff straight and like figure out the methods on what you can do in your local area, or you can sell like locally, by the way, as well. I'm just mostly talking about like shipping it, which I'm gonna give you all the sauce right now. Go to USPS.com, get the free boxes and the free packing stuff. It's free. You can even go to USPS, and that's local to you, and pick it up. And then you can drop them off at USPS for free and ship it. Obviously, you gotta print your own labels. It's gonna cost money to ship, or you can make this buyer ship it. It's up to you. But also, USPS does have free pickup at your door. When I used to resell, I'm lazy. I didn't want to leave my house with a bunch of packages. I'd have 30, 40 packages at my door sitting outside overnight, which I'm in a good area. I live in a good area, so I didn't have to worry about, you know, getting stolen. Also, I installed a Ring camera, so if ever did get stolen, boom. Also, I had insurance on the packages. USPS does that by default, so if they got stolen, then I would have insurance. But anyway, I did protection, but you guys might be in a bad area, so I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you're in a good area like me. But anyway, I would recommend just dropping it off, drop off a bunch of packages. It's free, it's a little bin you could just throw it into. But in general though, like buying in bulk, like 28 is kind of wild to buy 28 at a time. You gotta be like a big baller, but buying 8 at a time is pretty doable. $200. Now let's go ahead and open up the calculator, which I already have it open for y'all. So AirPods, they usually go for about $200, these Pro 2s. Now a lot of times they're on sale for about $120. Let's say you sell them for $100 each. I know a friend who's been selling them for $120 pretty easily, but we're gonna say $100, right? 100 times, let's say in this case you bought 8, which I recommend doing that. That is $800. Now you negate, let's say $200. Let's just round it up a little bit. You made $600 selling 8 AirPods, my boy. That's crazy. Now there might be some fees. You might lose a little bit of money, maybe about 20 bucks more from like selling fees or any kind of stuff like that if you pay for shipping yourself. There are variables. But let's say you do that every week. Let's just say you sell 8 AirPods a week, which is doable. It's a little bit over 1 a week. You're on 5 platforms. You're going to be doing your thing. Obviously, you multiply that by 4 because there's usually about 4 weeks in a month, right? That's $2,400 a month. I mean, shoot, man, that's basically my rent right there. I'm paying basically my rent just from reselling 8 AirPods a week. You know what I mean? So in your case, you might not have a rent. You might not have a mortgage. You might not really even have bills. You might just have a car or something. In that case, you're paying off your car pretty easily. You can pay off what, probably about 7 months of car payments at once, 8 car, depending on how much your car is, obviously, how much you're paying a month. But yeah, that's pretty easy, right? You can go crazy with that. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this is the money glitch that you guys got to lock into. And some people are gonna be like, yo, I don't think I could be it. It's really oversaturated. It's not, trust me. Just list it correctly. And you're probably like, how do I list stuff? Take great pictures. You want to take amazing pictures on all these platforms. Have listings that say what it is, but descriptively, and don't make it look like other people. Try to make yours stand out a little bit. Maybe have a different type of lighting, different type of background. Do something that looks nice. Take an extra 10-15 minutes to make your listing, because that 10 to 15 minutes is going to make you guys so much more money than if you just take your phone. And I just have a Prime right here. So let's just say I'm taking a picture of my Prime. I'm reselling my Prime. It's $22. 2020 all over again. You know, boom, I take pictures of it just like this and post it. That's not gonna get sales, bro. That's just how it is. I mean, it could. This is gonna be a lot slower. But anyway, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video, guys. I know it's a little kind of scattered information, but hopefully you guys got some help. That's gonna be it for this video. I'm out.